problems, but I don't think it's
turn to pick Templar.
All right. I like it. Good against Kunkka. Well, it goes both ways.
Beastmaster though.
Yes. You mean CK?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. But then suddenly it's Beastmaster Naga, so it is the Medusa.
Now the
that we spoke
Medusa,
about.
yeah.
No one's won a lot of matchups I didn't think he should. Will this be another? We shall see.
Yeah, no one's a fantastic player. Looking forward to it. And not to have a Medusa in mid lane also, looking forward to that.
You
means we actually have more of an action lane.
Yeah, you can't play Medusa against TA.
Oh god, well I don't know if you can play Medusa on bottom lane. Ramsey's just trying to get himself away, but how far can you go? Not very far. Matummerman found the kill. Roger has been fantastic on the Skywrath Mage, zoning out player after player, but this time around, you can't zone him out fast enough for Ramses to survive. Ramsey went for Snake, not Shield at the beginning, looking for the harassment.
Well, it's not just that. It's the -2 armor from the Riptide and the Blightstone as well on Visage. They take Medusa to negative armor when, as you said, with no mana shield, he's paper.
He sits at, yeah, 3 armor normally. Harsh is forced back underneath his own tier 1 tower. And Roger, real world of hurt. GH, they do it again.
Yeah, Skywrath has 0 armor, Toby.
Okay, so what's less than paper? Wait, GH is looking to go again on bottom lane. Shields come up for Medusa, but that's -4 armor on Ramses and almost completely out of mana. GH almost completely out of life. That's why Roger is looking for the last little concussive shot. GH tries to hide inside the tree lines. Think he knows he should probably die here. There's the ensnare, concussive shot, and last attack. Matummerman looking for a follow-up into Roger. Doesn't have soul assumption damage. Only have the 2 points up in Grave Chill, so it's still only level 1. You wouldn't have got the kill.
He hits so hard, though.
Bounces a little bit further north. Make sure he avoids the Mystic Snake of Ramses. He wants to make a break for the tree line. Riptide it up. Down to 3 armor because Roger didn't TP all the way back to base. He's still here looking to fight on bottom lane. He's got another Arcane Orb in 2 seconds time. GH and Matumba, they would love to get that Soul Assumption charge off. He actually doesn't even have the stick charges for it, so they wouldn't have a chance. But now, okay, Chip, Kuro can dodge it, and he keeps the damage going in. Naga will die in the meantime, but Disruptor will die just underneath his own shrine. So a trade-off of the supports on both the bottom as well as inside the Dire jungle.
Just such an even game, exemplified by just the support trading on either side of the map. Both off lanes winning. Not really off lanes in this meta, it's almost always a dual lane, but oh, the Snake.
Yeah, bouncing through. Naga wants to turn around and be a bit more of a use. She can Riptide onto Roger, but it's Matummerman who's barely surviving. The stick charges can't keep him alive, but now Kuro rotates him with the Fatal Bonds. GH, he don't have enough follow-up damage into this. They can keep beating into solo, but unless GH actually has the ensnare, they can't get close enough. Net worth of the 1.8k of Tidehunter. Mid may be even, top is not. Chip, combination, Solo's got Glimpse, he's going to get the wall up, as well as the seal onto Miracle. Very difficult, if not impossible to escape. Refraction charges can now come up. Difficult, but it is not impossible. And now even with Fatal Bonds connecting the 3 heroes of Virtus Pro together, Kuro continues this rotation around. They get the kill onto the Kunkka. He's got 1 charges ready to rock and rumble for the Roar into Axis. Just needed a little bit more mana to do it.
And the panel read the game right. Liquid's going to have the dominant mid game, but they are on a bit of a clock.
They glimpse him back in again. The seal's on the Beastmaster. This is a huge kill. 3 heroes to do it for Virtus Pro. And Roger is the one to claim it. 3rd kill for him out of the 4 of VP. And you can get the chain stuns onto Ramses, but it's Kuro who's the one who's behind. He's got 1 point up in upheaval for the slow to then potentially get the ensnare up.
Mid lane, though, TA starting to take over.
Rolls out, access to clean up. Goodbye, Pasha. Ramses did his TP, but it all came a little too late. And already the rotations. GH instantly TPs to top. Miracle.
And remember when it was 18 to 8 in mid, TA's pulled 22 creeps ahead.
They found Mind Control again. How many times must this happen? That's now his 2nd death in the span of 2 minutes. They'll smoke up almost instantly Virtus Pro as they begin their rotation towards mid, where Miracle is looking for those Sideblade lines against no one. X marks spot as well as Boat. Tries to hold him here. Kuro will give the extra life through the Shadow Word, but I don't think that much life will sustain against both Roger and Solo, bringing in their control and magical damage.
It was all the smoke. That's what gave him the move speed to get there in time, following up immediately, and the be the standard build. Always the max concussive.
Tidehunter. Familiars, they got their drops to try and do the damage first. Ravage pops out, 3 heroes to connect on. Roger looking for now his 5th kill onto Kuro, who will be able to 1 back up again. The orb is flying out, so Kuro is dead. And in fact, it is Roger to take it. Mind Control was glimpsed back further up. While no one in Ramses.
Tier 2, do they have a smoke? Yes, they do. On Warlock, ready to go.
No one slowed down by the TA trap. This is going to allow Miracle to close this distance. Kuro with the upheaval. That's a lot of slow, but Conkerboat buys some time, negates the damage. Support, where is she coming? It's coming from Roger, a little too late. It's snare from GH, but you're up too far. Solo, he's running in, goes for the glimpse as well as the wall. They just want Miracle. Look how much Solo just wanted to ensure that he denied himself in order to ensure the Templar Assassin does not get the next item. Roger wants to go for more, sealing up GH. It was almost enough damage, but now he's on the run. The Axis fly forward, Familiar drop down. That'll be the stun required, and Roger, a 6-time streak being ended by Matumbaman's birds.
And honest,
as well as Mystic Snake, Miracle sees it coming but doesn't see Roger coming. The seals, the orbs, they get through the refraction charges. He wants to meld, he wants to hide. The Mystic Flare burning through. Ramses will get that kill. Song of the Siren from GH does arrive. It's very, very late, however. And the rest of Liquid, they were ready to push that T1 tower. No, GH! Long way pulled back. And Ramses will have the double kill. Now we have a contender. No one pulled back up by the X, but the birds are on the hunt, and look who's in the neighborhood. Rolf out from mind control, and the damage from the Familiar burst more than enough to get through No One. Matumbum jump in as well with Necrobooks, Raw, so they have ways where they can gank up Ramses later in the game. Now the Rock, Kuro fakes twice, the third one was right. Goes in for the triple deke. Ramses walks straight through the disrupt the wall and hopes to find a kill. Does get one onto GH and Hallow Ravage. 2 down, combining with the Mystic Flare. Matalman, he's just so damn tanky. He can try and walk it off. Kuro, not so lucky. They get the glimpse. They pull him back. Ramses, not only does he have the double kill on bottom, he now has a triple kill on top. They are feeding the beast. The only one who's really to be called out is Ramses. And is he backing up? He hesitated for half a second, but that half a second's enough for Mind Control to capitalize. They close the distance, they get the ensnare. Pasha, he wants to help out. The Ink Smash reduces the damage, but not enough. The Storm is beautiful from Solo. Miracle and Matumba, they just have to tank it, and Mind Control's caught on the wrong side of the tracks. They'll glimpse him back up and again and in. They have to run further to the north. Mind Control will go invisible while Miracle will get the double kill. The sentry was planted down for Song of the Siren. No one, as well as Disruptor, ready for that one Familiar to get the Stomp and lining up for any kind of damage. They have it with TA jumping in, but they try and blink out. Pasha can't get back inside the base just yet. He was thinking about helping out No One, but there's no one to help. But Roshan's dying so quickly. They're going to 4-staff Ramses in or Hurricane Pike him in. He'll have to start the Stone Gaze almost immediately, looking to kill off these Familiars. 1 drop, 2 drop. He's going to go down. Bring down the Rock drop. The Ravage will connect over onto 3 heroes, creating a little bit more space. But now Miracle, you know he wants to get to the fight. The Roar is out, but no one's caught inside that Mystic Flare. Pasha runs up the hill. The Ensnare will keep Skywrath Mage under control as Pasha. He's got the movement speed. The Axis, they won't clip on the way back. Even the Torrent from No One was creating space. Solo is the man who's stranded well away. Miracle doesn't have a blink dagger, but 2 hits should do the job, and 2 hits does do the job. Turn their attention in towards mid. Aegis is still up.
Again, relatively sloppy play from
The point of contention for these two sides. Who can get that Aegis as well as Cheese? Raw. Mind Control found a target. Damn, he hits so hard when that medallion's on Solo. The smoke won't break. No one's close enough for it. Now it breaks on a 1 Familiar. They get the pings out. The dewarding is available. VP go into the trees. The Ravage is good. Is over on the Beastmaster. Should be able to kill him off quickly, but no GH. He gets the Song of the Siren off. Miracle's protected by his own BKB. Waiting for the target. It's Dusa. She'll push back down, but the Roar is there. They burn through the shields. It's like they're not even there. Now it's back to the tier 2 tower. Everyone's connected with Fatal Bonds at the back. Pasha begins his own TP out. They have a cancel. The Ensnare is out, and Virtus Pro will lose 3 in this bottom fight. The Pasha was the one to instigate.
excellent fight from Liquid. No Ravage now. You go high ground.
Man, I cannot believe that a team like Team Liquid, this could be their first major win if they can achieve it, but they have to break the base first. Ramses, he'll buy back. He wants something for this, and they'll get it. The glimpse is there. Miracle dragged in, but then the BKB attack goes right after Soul. The Soul Assumption damage from Matumbaman will bring him down. The wall was there from the Disruptor, which is keeping Liquid inside the base, and GH, he's pretty deep inside the base. Makes a break for the tree line. Ramson's having the split shot available, and he'll kill GH in the trees. Worth 328 gold. Liquid, they got through the tier 3 tower. They don't have the glimpse back available. They have an X mark to spot, but can they grab someone? They're looking at Kuro, the Mystic Flare. Everyone huddles together. They take it. They take the damage equally. So will VP. Fatal Bonds out once more. Ramses and Pasha. A perfect familiar drop. 1 and 2. A little bit more difficult considering you've got that Stone Gaze Mind Control. Having trouble backing out of this one. They've still got the familiar damage and Ramses in trouble. Solo, he'll get the boat down with the wall and the control. Miracle has to stand his ground. Doesn't have the BKB. It's now back up again. They have the X-Mark spot. They need to kill Miracle. They need to make this worth it. But they're all connected with Fatal Bonds. Matama can just pump into no one, which is almost killing Solo. If they just attack Pasha, Solo will die from range. It's exactly what happens. Pasha will fall as well. VP are throwing their corpses at Team Liquid, trying to defend their bottom lane of racks. No one can cleave down Kuro. They get some things in return.
And everybody buys back. TA's back.
Oh,
Beastmaster's back. They're ready to just go again, or do they run to Roche? They know off, then like you can see outside the base, the X's, the glimpses, they're not as threatening because they cannot exit, but you don't want to be caught off guard.
Do they try and keep this melee Rax alive? Yes, they do. Ramses is in the front line, trying to push back Miracle. Remember, Miracle still got this Aegis Simona for a little bit longer, but now they glimpse into the storm. Miracle will pop his BKB, try and survive this. Matumba won't be so lucky with the Stone Gaze. They're all getting zoned. GH, he starts the reset. He starts the regeneration. Virtus Pro, what have you got left? Is there anything? There's a Ravage from Pasha, and he'll hit it over on 3. The wall locks him in. Ramses, he tried to get further away, but Miracle followed him with the blink. Kunker is down. Ramses will join him. No buyback, and they call it. GG is out. Team Liquid. It has taken them the entire length of the DPC to do it, but they have finally won a major in this season.
What an incredible achievement. By far, the best a team that 1TI has ever done.